Jervin Ellen Jervis is my name, and today I am going to present Millennial Generation. Millennial Generation. There are many things in the world about which we are ignorant, but we have the intelligence to ascertain their causes. Each of us benefits much from communication. Through this, we may demonstrate our knowledge and showcase the person we truly intended to be. My grandmother is once instructed me to fill an ancient jar with water. When I did so mystically, she yelled at me, saying the jar had sentimental significance because it was old and the water inside was cold and tasty. She is correct, since the water in the ancient jar is cold and delicious without the usage of electricity when we drink it. Our generation currently has access to a wide range of technologies because technologies makes a significant difference. When older generation were alive, they did not have access to technology. Instead, they utilized their hands and other traditional methods. Anyone born between 1982 and 2000 is a millennial, and they are significantly different from previous generation due to their increased access to technology and ease of communication. However, elder generation are challenging to relate to since their outlook and beliefs are misunderstood. The majority of people in our generation, in my opinion, now have their own social media account, which keep us all informed about our surrounds. The majority of us, in my opinion, struggle with this internet problem, and using social media occasionally isn't a good strategy. For instance, we now depend and can't live without social media platforms like Facebook and Snapchat. Without social media, we are powerless. The older generation took a little longer than us to introduce someone in person and get to know them. However, with the millennial generation, even those who live far away from us may readily communicate with us via social media. Social media addiction has taken hold among millennials, and we have little control over it. Without the internet, I think this generation would struggle to complete tasks since it makes it too simple to look up information and locate that we need. Without the internet, none of us have jobs to go to work. The distinction between the older and the newer generation. Technology is simply just generation. Due to the lack of technology and the older generation didn't use any from social media. We are fortunate to have this kind of access to Google, where we can quickly obtain the information we require. Technology may be both a blessing and a burden. There is an abundance of knowledge today. There is simply too much information for society to process with the constant introduction of new technologies that provide individuals access to more information at a faster than relate to ever. Although I am aware that my generation is different from previous ones, we still enjoy equal rights in this community. Our individuality defines who we are. We must embrace it and work to cultivate in it in order to better express our personalities. We must work hard in school and create things that will benefit our environment. If we don't want to hinder our civilization, good endowed as an intelligence which we are free to employ of a success self. That's all. Thank you.